I watched her the other day, and she played totally different. But she played very smart. She has a really good forehand, and she was putting pressure on my forehand. So I kind of had to, I guess, get my rhythm a little bit in the first few games. But yeah, I'm super relieved that I was able to pull that off because it could have went either way.
Did you watch her in person?
No, I didn't watch her in person, but my coach was watching her in person. I was watching her on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Bianca, you've been here what, like 10 days plus 11? How challenging is
basically.
it? Yeah, how challenging is it to have to sit around all that time before you actually finally get to play a singles match?
I kind of like it actually because you get used to the environment. You kind of get into a routine, and I'm glad I was able to play doubles yesterday, just to kind of see how it is actually playing a match because I was here for so long. But I kind of like it. It's not bad.
What were the conditions like? Because the beginning there was a lot of swirling wind going around. Calmed down a bit as the match went along. How tricky was that to play in?
Yeah, I don't think it really calmed down. It was kind of there nonstop, but you got to deal with these things. I was able to practice in the wind as well, so I kind of knew what to expect a little bit. But yeah, you just have to keep moving your feet, and the wind is all over the place. You never know if it's going to be against you or for you. So you kind of really have to look at the flags. The flags are actually a great idea for them to be there because I can really see where the wind is going, so that definitely helped.
And how concerned were you after the first set?
Maybe a little bit. I was definitely anxious in the first set, but I was able to cool down a little bit, kind of get my thoughts in order. Started playing more on her backhand side. But I mean, even then, like, she's super steady on the backhand too, but I think that helped a little bit more. Like starting off the point on the backhand, for instance.
Does it feel like 4 years since you were this carefree 18-year-old for whom everything was just kind of rolling and flying like no big deal? Well, how different is it for you now to come here expectations-wise or on yourself more than anything, not outside stuff?
Yeah, I mean, coming into a tournament where you've won, you kind of have that in the back of your head because I know that I can win it again, but I also don't want to put too much pressure on myself because that's what I've been doing the last few years, and I really like how I'm feeling when I don't look at or think about like the external pressure because I'm obviously unconsciously going to put pressure on myself, but it also gives me motivation though on the positive side because I know I can do it again, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's good and bad, I guess.
Does something have to, like, you're doing pretty well, you've had some tough draws, you've played some good tennis. What has to sort of turn around for you to be, let's say, where you want to be?
I think it's just momentum of matches and winning consistently. I know I had a good run in Thailand, but then, having that stop kind of ruined the momentum a little bit. But yeah, I think it's just getting as many matches under my belt as possible, winning-wise. Yeah.
The shoulder is no problem at all now, or?
No, my shoulder's good. Nothing is bothering me.
A lot of work on it though?
Yeah, a lot of shoulder exercises. I actually see a difference in my strength on my serve, shoulder-wise, so that definitely helps a little bit. Sometimes I have to control myself on the serve because I'm so excited because usually I don't hit over like 105, but today I think I was hitting like 113 pretty consistently, so I'm happy about that.
I think you hit 115 maybe. But
pardon?
It might have been a fault. You might have hit 115.
115, even better. My coach would be proud of that.
And Iga, obviously, can you take anything from that last match? It was on clay and everything, and just watching how she's evolved, and then she's been a bit vulnerable a little bit so far this year.
A little bit. She's playing well nonetheless. She's pretty consistent, and the match I played, I think I had a great first set, and it was like the third tournament back from being off for so long, so I don't really count that as much. But and this is hard court, which I prefer. So hopefully it goes in my favor, but I know she's gonna play amazing. gonna prepare well, gonna have a good practice tomorrow, and study her as much as I can.
Are you psyched to play number one in the world?
Definitely. It's always exciting to play somebody that's kind of like hot right now, as people say. I tend to play my best tennis against these players. So yeah, hopefully I can do that.
Who's played the best tennis you've ever played against?
I mean, a lot of players are playing their best against me nowadays, so I have no idea.
Just in your
I
whole
think
career.
Christina Buska, she played really, really well against me in Australian Open. I mean, Payne today played really well too. Yeah, those two players are kind of up in here, but there's definitely more.